Welcome to today's video. So today's video is a 5 worst and 5 best moments of 2014 so far. It's basically I am going to tell you 5 of the best things that have happened to me so far this year and 5 of the worst. So this is going to be a 2-part video. So in the beginning, this is part 1. I'm going to just tell you the 5 worst, and in a separate video, which will be part 2, I'll tell you the best. So let's get started. Okay, so the first moment that was my first worst moment this year. By the way, these aren't in order in any way. These are just randomly, however I thought of them. For Christmas, I got a curling iron, and I burnt the side of my face using it. And I will show you. Can you see that mark there, right here? I don't know. Hopefully it'll go away. My parents say it'll go away, but, you know, I don't trust them sometimes. But yeah, what was happening is I was just, like, curling, you know, like, I think it was, like, this hair or whatever or something, and I was, like, curling away, getting all into it, and then I just kind of, like, rested on my face. I was like, ah! And, yeah. Okay, so the next moment of 2014 would be when I dropped my iPod in the toilet. It was in the back pocket of my jeans, and I went to take my pants off to use the bathroom, and then I just hear a plop, and my iPod fell in the toilet. So I turn, and I look, and it's just, like, floating away there, and it looked like it was about to go down, like, the flushing hole, and I was like, oh my god. And then, so I, like, whipped it out of there, and I rubbed it, I, like, put it in a towel to make sure it was okay, and then everything, and then, Okay, my next worst moment is simply just this right here. Oh my god, can you see that? Flappy Bird. My god, okay? I hate this game so freaking much. But it's so addicting, and honest to god, like, why? Why would somebody make this? Like, I can't even. I'm gonna play it right now, okay? And you're gonna, like, see the intensity. Honestly, you start to think you're doing all good, and the next thing you know, you're just like, plop! Ah! Do you see this? I can't even! Unacceptable! Okay, this is probably one of my favorite worst moments of this year, because it's kind of hilarious. So this actually happened yesterday. Today is the January 30th. It is 12:54. This happened yesterday. I was on not a class trip, more like a school trip with the grade 7s and the grade 8s. We went to Sky Zone, which is like a trampoline place, and Mashusha. Okay, so, you're not supposed to eat before you go on the trampolines and whatever, because you're gonna puke. But they didn't warn you that you shouldn't, like, eat so heavily after you get off the freaking trampolines, because next thing you know, I'm all sick. Right? But it didn't start off, like, I wasn't stomach sick, okay? It was just, I had a really bad headache, and I had a lot of pain going on in my head, and I still do, alright? And my eyes started to hurt, my right eye, and every time my right eye starts to hurt, I'm gonna puke that day. So next thing you know, we're on the bus ride back, and we're legit 30 seconds from the school, and I just, like, barf. All over myself, all over the seat, all over everything. And, I mean, it was so embarrassing in the moment, but now I just think it's the most hilarious thing ever. But literally, like, oh my god. And then I come home, I get picked up from school, I mean, even though it was still the end of the day. My mom, I was, like, telling her about, like, what happened, whatever, and then she says that I have a concussion. I have a concussion right now. Right? Ow, that hurt. I have a concussion. But see, obviously you're probably gonna be like, oh my god, well then if you have a concussion, why are you on the computer? Okay, it's not for sure that I have a concussion. It's just what my mom thinks happened, and it kind of makes sense, because when I was on the trampoline, I, like, went to, like, jump on my back, and then I, like, hit my head really hard, like, I, like, you know, and then, like, my head started hurting the whole time, but I haven't went to a doctor or anything to, you know, figure this out. Okay, so the last worst moment of this year would be losing my earmuffs. Okay, so I have like these like awesome earmuffs, exactly. I have these awesome earmuffs. They're super warm and cozy, and they're headphones at the same time. I got them from a garage. Okay, and I got them for Christmas, and after 3 days of using them, okay, I put them in my locker in like the second shelf, or it's like the first shelf. Yes, the first shelf in my locker, and that's also where I put like my pencil case and stuff. So for like sixth period, when I went to like go get my pencil case, I must have like knocked my earmuffs out of my locker. And at the end of the day, when I went to go put them on, they weren't there. So I'm like, "Ugh!" And then next thing you know, like I'm checking all over my locker. They're nowhere to be found. Not in my bag, not behind something, like not under anything, like not nowhere. Okay, nowhere. So I'm like all mad because like some girl went up and she just like took my earmuffs off the ground, and like my mom even called the school. They weren't in the lost and found. No, somebody just like took them. Like they don't know if I have like some serious headlights or some serious like condition. Okay, they're just some stupid, idiotic freak who took my earmuffs. And I was so mad, and I still am. Like, who does that? Who does that? Those were my earmuffs. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you laughed and had fun at my worst moments of this year so far. Make sure to give it a like and subscribe if you really liked this. Make sure to go check out some of my other videos, and don't forget to check out part 2, where I tell you my best moments of this year so far. So thank you for watching, and I love you. Bye!